we're building our innovation economy. That's our goal here in Eastern North Carolina, and that's the mission here at ECU. I don't know how many of you paid much attention to the Board of Trustees meeting last week beyond the naming of the ACOC dorm, but one thing that was big news for us is that ECU received approval from the Board of Trustees to begin planning on its Millennial Campus. Now, what does that mean, Millennial Campus? North Carolina legislature has passed some laws that allow the campuses to develop space that will allow public-private partnerships. So we can partner with industry on campus in these spaces, and we don't have to worry about things like maybe Umstead Act and other things that people are kind of risk-averse to. So what's kind of exciting here about our Millennial Campus Act that was passed by the Board of Trustees last week is that that's going to open up 5 areas on campus in Greenville, and there's even one site located in eastern North Carolina out towards Manteo. So that's going to open space up where we're going to have students, faculty, people from the community, industry that can all come on board together and start developing these ideas and projects and not have to worry about are we using public money or not. This is very exciting to us, and we're just can't wait for it to begin. Now, the next step is it has to go to the Board of Governors. I don't anticipate any problem with that, but keep tuned into that because that'll be very exciting news. I want to thank Barbara, Yitka, Ed, and Dan for joining us today and kind of getting us thinking, using those creative juices. You know, we've been using those juices, coming up with ideas, but what's next? You're going to have to keep testing those ideas, keep working at it, and failure may come now, it may come later, and what you do with that failure is kind of up to what your vision is. So I've found from my experience here in the Tech Transfer Office that our most productive inventors are the most irritating people on campus because they won't take no for an answer. Not that you're irritating, yeah, because I love you to death. But
Thanks, Marty.
but they are persistent. They are very persistent, and those are the ones who are going to succeed. So thank you here for being here and helping produce that, build that dialogue here. I also want to thank Research and Graduate Studies for their part in the program, the Office of Innovation and Economic Development, ECU TV, who's been filming these series, and we've been able to put those on our website so we can engage people beyond us. Aramark, and then also my staff, Lucretia Davis and Carlisle Rogers, because we couldn't have done this session or this entire series without any of you. Now, what do we have in the queue that's coming up? Next month on March the 20th, Friday, March the 20th, we've got an intellectual property session focused. We've got 2 attorneys coming in. We've got Shauna Lemon coming from Myers-Beagle, Sibley and Sedgwick out of Raleigh. She's a patent attorney. She does a lot of our biotech-related patents. We also have Will Cannon from the firm Parker Poe, who does a lion's share of ECU's trademark activities and copyright when we need that. We're going to talk about patents, trademarks, copyrights, and trade secrets at this session. So if you've got something you want to learn about that, that's a good opportunity to come join. We're also going to have an ECU inventor join us and kind of tell his perspective on what the importance of wrapping this intellectual property protection around their idea. And then I have another treat coming up for you as well. On Monday, March the 23rd, we've got a patent examiner coming from the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office at noontime. Now, you'll note that that's Research Week. I know Research Week is jam-packed full of activities, but we found a little hole in the week on Monday at lunchtime. It's going to be over at Mendenhall. And just stay tuned because we'll get more information out that. But I think it'll be kind of interesting to hear the side of the patent examiner and what he's looking at. So thank you all for being here. And if you would, please give a round of applause to our panelists for being here today. They'll be here if you want to mill around and talk with them. Also, I think that Curran is going to demonstrate what the MakerBot was working on in the corner. And then also on this table right here next to the MakerBot are just some examples of things that have gone through the iterative process, that proof of concept process that you may find of interest. Thank you.